everybody, and welcome back to another video of Zentic Savvy. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some quick tips and tricks of how to use Tinkercad. So let's begin. First, you want to just sign in if you have an account. And if you don't have an account, you can join Tinkercad by just asking one of your parent guardians to create an account for you. But I already have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. Now you have to put in your username or your email address, then you just have to put in your password. Like that. You can also choose if you want to stay signed in or not. So I'm going to prefer not to stay signed in. So now once you're in your Tinkercad dashboard, your page is going to look something like this. Now mine will look a little bit different because I already used Tinkercad before. But so right now what you do, you want to click on create new design. Now what this technically means that you're creating a new 3D model. So now let's see. Now you can zoom in or zoom out by clicking one of these, or you can just use your mouse pad. And another thing very helpful is that here on the top left you have your little cube, so you can click on it to decide where you want to view it from. So you can view it from the front. You can also view it from these other sides, top, right angle, so like this. Now let's get more into a little bit of the shapes. So now we have basic shapes, text and number, characters, connectors, and all these other ones. So right now the clip playing in front of you, this is just one of the Tinkercad designs that I made in the library. So what you have to do, you just have to take your so what you have to do, if you suppose made a design and you want to print it off, what you want to do, you want to just export that into a USB. So how you do that, you go to export. Now if you had something on your work plate, so right now I don't, but suppose if you did, you wanna for 3D print, you want to save it as .stl and svg for laser cutting svg. But if you just wanna print it off 3D, so then you want go to .stl, then just save it on your USB. Then what you do, you take your USB to the library, then you just give it to them and they're going to transfer it and print it. And it's also not that expensive, and every month they have different colors. So that's a good fact to know. Now let's get into a little bit of the shapes. So we have different type of invisible ones without any coloring. But other than that, we have boxes, cylinders, spheres, scribbles, roof, cone, round roof, text. So I'm going to be showing you with this text. So what you can do, you can just drag and drop. So it's a really good interface to use. Now here you can choose all the different type of colors. So right now I'm just going to make it turquoise bluish. Now here it gets into a little bit of the hard parts. So now what you can do with this cone over here, if you hold it, then you can decide where you wanna put it in terms of the height. So I can put it here and make it floating, but then I would also have to put something down here to hold it. But for right now, I'm just gonna keep it right here in the middle. Now what this one does, this arrow on the left side, so you can change the way it rotates. So you can also just change the number, or you can just drag it. So right now, if you would to change the number like 190, so if you do that, so that's 190. You see how it turned around? So you could also do other numbers like 90, like that. So it turned upside down. For this, you have to know like your degrees and all that. But if you like don't know what you can do, you can just like hold this, then you can turn it like this. You can just turn it. But right now I'm not gonna do that because I want to keep it upside down so I can show you some stuff. Now if we were to zoom in here, just a little bit, there. Now here we can see all the other elements. So this is like doing that. Then another thing to know, here you can choose this, like this. You can rotate it all the way around. And this is for how it stands like, so you can also turn it like this. But then you want to view it from that side. So you just go here, click this cube, click that. Then you will want to go here. So like that, that's straight. You can also do them for all of these other ones. Now, another really helpful thing to know is like, suppose I did this, then if I put it way down there, now let's zoom in a bit, like there. Now here, suppose I grab this little roof here. So if I were to drag it here, then I would just use this code, put it on top, like just like there. Then I could also bring it forward like this with the arrow keys on your keyboard. Now, when you bring this to print, these both are going to be separate. But if you want to group them together, you would just like highlight both of them. Then on the top here, it says group. So you can also use Control G. But right now, I'm just going to like tap it. So if you would to tap that, now this whole thing is one piece. So like you can also do that. Otherwise, it would be separate. Then sometimes what I do when I'm printing, when you go there, they're gonna ask you for like if you want a little support, because then like the support for the 3D printing, because then if you were to print it there, it would all just break and fall apart. So what I like to do, I like to like use one of these to like just stand below, like. And also you can go in characters and there are all of these other ones. Now for the support, you can just ask them to put it in. But like you can also do it by yourself. Like suppose just for this one, I'm going to use this. So I can turn it like that. Then I can make it wide. Now let's make this a bit bigger. Now what I usually do, I usually like take one of these, or sometimes I take like something else like this. So you can do this to make it like more colorful and make it have like a nice smooth ground. But if you don't want that and you just want this text, you can just ask them to like put the support underneath here. Then you can just like break the support off once done, because when you break off the support, it doesn't interfere with any of these. But sometimes if like you want to make it look good, sometimes you could also do this, but it's just gonna take more time for printing. And you could also use rulers, which is really helpful. So like you can just press the R key, but I'm not gonna get into that too much. Now if you want like make a dinosaur, then you could like use all of these different ones. So yeah, that's how I do it. So thanks for watching this YouTube video. Be sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more other YouTube videos, and yeah, thanks for watching and peace out.